Hi students, welcome to the part 1 PYQ discussions of chapter definite integration. Okay, a very important topic and the weightage is very high for the two examinations, that is for mains and advanced. Okay, so in this video we will be covering all the questions from 2025, that is the previous shift, and the next two videos, upcoming two videos, we will be discussing all the questions from 2024. Both the shifts will be covered. So stay tuned till the last question because it's a very important topic, as I told you before, and some important shortcuts theories will be discussed along with the questions. Okay, so let's start. Our very first question, okay, and it is given that the value of e square to e raised to 4 1 by x e raised to log x square plus 1 the whole raised to minus 1 divided by e raised to log x square plus 1 the whole raised to minus 1 plus e raised to 6 minus log x the whole square plus 1 the whole raised to minus 1 dx. Okay, the options are given here. So how are you going to do this one? It's a very easy one actually. It may be a slightly mousy question, but it's a very easy question actually. So our approach is like, since there is a 1 by x here and there is a log x here, what should we do? Just substitute log x is equal to what? U. Okay, so let's start from here. Let's substitute log x is equal to t. Let's substitute log x is equal to t. And if you differentiate it, you will get 1 by x dx is equal to what? Dt. Okay, so what will happen to the upper limit and corresponding lower limit according to the substitution? The upper limit will be, okay, log e raised to 4, that is upper limit will be 4, and what about the lower limit? We can substitute upper limit and lower limit of the corresponding values here to get the upper limit and lower limit of the variable t. Okay, therefore it will be the integrating factor dt. Okay, therefore it will be lower limit is 2. Therefore it will be integral 2 to 4 1 by x dx is equal to dt. Okay, it will be e raised to t square plus 1 the whole raised to minus 1 divided by e raised to t square plus 1 the whole raised to minus 1 plus e raised to 6 minus t the whole square plus 1 the whole raised to minus 1 the dt. So this integral has reduced to this one. So how are you going to formulate this one? It's very easy actually. I hope you know the King's rule. See, it is like, if I is in the form integral a to b f of x divided by f of x plus f of a plus b minus x into dx. What is the answer for this one? If the integral is like this, then what is the final answer for this one? It's a very direct question actually. If the integral is in this form, the final answer of this question will be just upper limit minus lower limit divided by 2. Okay, you know, you will apply f of a plus b, you will substitute x is equal to a plus b minus x in this equation and write in the next step I is equal to, and if you add I, it will cancel out and becomes 2i, the left hand side becomes 2i and the right hand side becomes 1 after cancelling out, and you know how to formulate that, right? Exact same technique is used here. Okay, so this answer will be 4 minus 2 by 2, that is equal to 1. Okay, very easy one. See, it is exactly like this. 4 plus 2 is 6 and e raised to t square plus 1 the whole raised to minus 1, that is basically f of t. This also f of t. This is f of 6 minus t. Okay, that is 4 plus 2 minus t. That is 6 minus t the whole square plus 1. That is how we can use this formula. Okay, very direct one. Okay, hope you got the idea here. Therefore, option is option 3. Okay, that's the correct answer. Okay, let's move to the next one. Yes. Okay. I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to 3 by 2x divided by sin raised to 3 by 2 plus cos raised to 3 by 2. Again, we can use the formula here. And then 0 to, there is a small correction, it is not 21, 2i. Okay, 0 to 2i x sin x cos x divided by sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x. So how are we going to formulate this one? What is the answer for this one? Only after formulating this one only you can solve this one. Okay, so what is the answer for this one? It's very easy, right? That is, we can write here, that is 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to 3 by 2x divided by sin raised to 3 by 2x plus cos raised to 3 by 2. So this is in which form? That is 0 to a f of x divided by f of x plus f of a plus b minus x. Okay, into dx. So what is a plus b? sorry, a plus b or a minus x. If there is a only, we can write it as a minus x, sorry. Therefore, it will be sin raised to 3 by 2x divided by sin raised to 3 by 2x plus cos raised to 3 by 2x can be written as sin raised to 3 pi by 2 into pi by 2 minus x, right? Therefore, this is in this form. Okay, therefore, what is the answer for this one? Therefore, it will be a minus 0 by 2, that is a minus b by 2, the formula which we used before. Therefore, the answer here will be pi by 2 minus 0 by 2. So, what is the answer for this one? I is equal to what? Pi by 4, that is pi by 2 minus 2 by 2. Okay, very easy one. Okay, and what about the answer for this one? So, you need to formulate that. That is, it will be 0 to 2i means pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2 x sin x into cos x divided by sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x into dx. Okay, this is what I is. Okay. So, the problem here is, as long as x is there, it is not easy to integrate. Therefore, we can apply a property and eliminate x from there. Okay. The property we are going to use now is I is equal to 0 to pi by 2. This can be written as pi by 2 minus x, the common property, King's rule. And this becomes sin pi by 2 minus x, that is what? Cos x into cos pi by 2 minus x is what? Sin x into dx divided by sin raised to 4 pi by 2 minus x, which is what? Cos raised to 4x plus this will be sin raised to 4x. Okay, therefore, I will be what? In the next slide, we can formulate that. Therefore, I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin x cos x divided by sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x minus 0 to pi by 2 x into sin x cos x divided by sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x into dx. It will be like this. Okay, and this is I, that is actually minus I. This will come here and becomes 2i. Okay, therefore, 2i is equal to, we can take this pi by 2 outside, pi by 2 into 0 to pi by 2. Okay, sin x, there is a dx here, sorry about that. Sin x cos x divided by sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x. So, how are you going to formulate that? That is sin x cos x divided by sin raised to 4x plus cos raised to 4x into dx. A very easy one actually. If it is in this structure, divide numerator and denominator with cos raised to 4x. Okay. So, if you divide denominator with cos raised to 4x, it becomes 2i is equal to pi by 2 into 0 to pi by 2. This will be tan raised to 4x, right? That is tan raised to 4x plus 1. This will be 1 cos x will get cancelled and yeah, it will be tan x into sec square x, okay, into dx. 1 cos x can assign here, 1 cos x will get cancelled, there will be another cos square x in the denominator, okay, that becomes sec square x, that is how, okay. So, it will get reduced to this. So, how are you going to formulate this one? A very, very easy integral actually, this one. How are you going to formulate this one? It's very easy actually, that is, what is the derivative of tan? Sec square x, but can we substitute that? There is another tan x here, right? So, let us do one thing. Here we have tan raised to 4x. What is the derivative of tan square x? What is the derivative of tan square x? It is 2 tan x into sec square x, right? That is here. Therefore, we can substitute it like that. Therefore, 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2. We can assign a 2 here. 2 tan x into sec square x into dx divided by, it is tan square x the whole square plus 1. Another, okay, there is a pi by 2 here, pi by 4. Okay, there's 2 balancing a 2 over here. Okay, it will be pi by 4. Then substitute tan square x is equal to u. This will be 2 tan x sec square dx. That is the direct derivatives over here. Therefore, 2i is equal to pi by 4 into, we can put tan square x is equal to u. Okay, and this becomes u and this becomes infinity. The corresponding change in the upper limit and lower limit. Therefore, this becomes 0 to infinity. This is du divided by what? U square plus 1. A very direct integration. Therefore, it will be, that is I is equal to pi by 8. That is I is equal to pi by 8 into tan inverse of u, that is 0 to infinity. 0, there is no need of substituting that, tan inverse 0 is 0. And what is tan inverse of infinity? That is pi by 2. That is pi by 2 into pi by 8. The final correct answer is what? Pi square by 16. Okay, therefore the correct answer is pi square by 16. A doable one, slightly lengthy, but the steps can be skipped. Okay, I have gone through some extra steps so that I can communicate with you, but actually there is no need of using this much steps. Okay, you can cut steps in between. Okay, and about that, that's over. Next question. Yeah, that f of x is equal to 7 into tan raised to 8x plus 7 into tan raised to 6x minus 3 tan raised to 4x minus 3 tan square x, which is equal to I1 into 0 to pi by 4 f of x dx and I2 is equal to 0 to pi by 4 x into f of x dx. Then 7 I1 plus 12 I2 is equal to. Have you seen this question before? Actually, it's an advanced question, 2016-17 like that. Okay, and it was a multiple correct answer type question. This was asked, especially this one, and the formulation was almost like this. Okay. Okay, that's we can discuss later. This we can solve now. Okay, so how are you going to solve this one? We need to solve this one, right? I1 is equal to 0 to pi by 4 f of x dx. How are you going to solve this massive trigonometric expression? It's very easy actually. Let's formulate this. That is I1 is equal to 0 to pi by 4. See, from here, let's do some one thing, that is, let's take 7 tan raised to 6x outside. Therefore, 7 tan raised to 6x, I took it outside. Then the rest will be tan square x plus 1, right? From here, if I took 7 tan raised to 6x outside, inside it will be tan square x plus 1. And what is tan square x plus 1? That is 6 square x. Okay. Minus, and from here we can take minus 3 tan square x common, that is minus 3 tan square x into what? 6 square x the dx. I hope you got the idea here. Okay, so okay, it's easy then, that is 0 to pi by 4, 6 square x we can take it outside, it will be 7 tan raised to 6x minus 3 tan square x into 6 square x the dx. It's done actually. Put tan x is equal to u. Okay, then it is over. Okay, therefore it will be 0 to 1, 7 t raised to 6 minus 3 t square into dt. Okay, and if you integrate it, you will get I1 is equal to t raised to 7 minus t cube 0 to 1. What is the answer for this one? 0, right? Therefore, the value of I1 is what? 0. We got the part answer, this is 0. Okay, therefore we need to find I2. What is I2 actually? I2 is equal to 0 to pi for x into f of x dx. Okay, and the next slide. I2 is equal to 0 to pi by 4 x into f of x into dx. So what should we do here? Which should be treated as the second function here? That is, we can use highlight technique here. See, one thing which you need to remember is highlight is not a rule actually. Okay, it's a technique to ease integration, which is in when the functions are in multiplicative state, multiplied state. Okay, so here we know, see, if it is treated as the first function, we should differentiate this one. That it's going to get more tedious. We have already integrated function f of x, right? Therefore, it is easy if you treat this as a second function and this as the first function. Okay, the second function should be integrated, right, while during highlight technique. Therefore, this can be reduced like x into, what is the, okay, x into integral f of x the dx minus d by dx of x is 1 into integral f of x the dx into what? Dx. So, this is done, right? What is integral f of x? We have discussed that is x into it is t raised to 7 minus t cube. The value we can substitute later. T raised to 7 is what? Tan raised to 7x. We have substituted like tan x is equal to t. Therefore, I1 is equal to t raised to 7 minus t cube. The substitution we can do it later. Okay. Therefore, it will be tan raised to 7x minus tan cube. Therefore, we can write it like this. Tan raised to 7x minus tan cube x. Okay. Minus integral of tan raised to 7x minus tan cube x the dx. Tan raised to 7x minus tan cube x the dx. So here the integration part is over. Okay, if you substitute it here 0 to pi by 4, this will be what? 0. So this part will get reduced to 0. What will happen to this one? How will you solve that one? It's easy actually. Yeah. Let's do one thing. Let's take tan cube outside. Okay. Let's try and sort it out. Therefore, it will be minus of integral tan cube x into minus of integral tan cube x into, if you take tan cube x outside, it will be tan raised to 4x minus 1, right? So what is a raised to 4 minus 1? It is a square minus 1 into what? A square plus 1. Therefore, tan cube x into tan square x minus 1 into tan square x plus 1, that is what? Sec square x into dx. It's done, right? Substitute tan x is equal to u. We already used t there. Okay, let's put tan x is equal to t. Okay, therefore it will be minus of integral t cube into t square minus 1 into dt. So what is t cube into t square? T raised to 5, right? What is the integral of t raised to 5? T raised to 6 by 6 and minus t cube, that is t raised to 4 by 4. We put a negative here. That's all. Okay. And the limit was like 0 to 1. If you put tan x is equal to, the limit will be 0 to 1, right? Therefore, if you substitute 1 here, 0 here will get 0 only. 1 here will get 1 by 6 minus 1 by 4. That is minus 1 by 12. The answer will be minus 1 by 12. Therefore, what is I2? Sorry, positive I by 12. Therefore, I2 will be equal to 1 by 12. I think you need to find 12 I2, right? And 12 I2 will be what? 12 I2 will be equal to 1. Okay, therefore, what is the final cut answer for this one? Yeah, 12 I2. The answer for 12 I2 is equal to what? 1. That's over. Done, understood. Okay. A very easy one and doable one also. Okay. Next one. Next question. Yeah. Gamma rule we need to use here. Okay. If I mn is equal to 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 into 1 minus x the whole raised to n minus 1 into dx, where m into n is greater than 0, then I of 9, 14 plus I of 10, 13 is equal to. See, this is a direct formulation actually. That is 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 into 1 minus x the whole raised to n minus 1 into dx is equal to. What is the final cut answer for this one? This will be m minus 1 factorial into n minus 1 factorial divided by m plus n minus 1 factorial. It will be like this. So, what is the formulation of this one? Instead of m, we have what? 9, and instead of n, we have what? 14. So, what is the formulation of this one? I 9, 14. That is, this is IMN. This is IMN. The formulation of IMN is like this. Then, what is the formulation of I 9, 14? 9, 14 plus I 10, 13. What is the direct formulation of that one? Easy, right? Therefore, 9, 14 will be 8 factorial into 13 factorial divided by 9 plus 14 is 23. 23 minus 1 is 22 factorial. Okay, plus again 9 factorial into 12 factorial divided by what? 22 factorial. So, what is common? Take it outside, simplify it, and you will get a suitable answer from here, hopefully. And it will be 1 by 22 factorial, that is common. From 8 factorial and 9 factorial, what is common? 8 factorial is common. Therefore, take 8 factorial outside. And from 13 and 12 factorial, what is common? 12 factorial is common into 12 factorial. Okay. So, here it will be 13. Here it will be what? 9, right? 13 plus 9 is 22. So, it will get cancelled, becomes what? 21 factorial. Therefore, the net answer will be 8 factorial into 12 factorial divided by 21 factorial. So, this is the final cut answer for the sum of this one. So, you need to express in terms of I of what? Okay. So, it will be what? This is actually m minus 1 factorial, right? Therefore, what is m? 9. And this is n minus 1 factorial. What is n? 13. Therefore, I 9, 13. That is, yeah, very easy one. If you know this, it's very easy to formulate. Okay. See, beware of this question. It was asked in last year also. 2024 also it was asked. Okay. So, beware. Next one. Next question. Yes. See, let for some function y is equal to f of x, 0 to x, t into f of t dt is equal to x square into f of x, where x greater than 0 and f of 2 is equal to 3, then f of 6 is equal to, you need to formulate f of 6. So, to do this type of question, which rule you need to use here? Leibniz rule which you need to use here. Okay. So what is Leibniz rule? Let's formulate that. Therefore, if, okay, in the next slide, that is, if f of x is equal to g of x into h of x into f of t the dt, then what will be f dash of x? How will you formulate f dash of x? See, this rule is very important. Okay, the frequency of asking this question is getting very high in the recent years. Okay, so what is f dash of x? F dash of x will be, it is h dash x into f of h of x minus g dash of x into f of g of x. It will be like that. Okay, first you differentiate upper limit and compose upper limit with the function in the integrand given there, and then differentiate the lower limit and compose it with the integrand given here. Okay, the function to be integrated given there. Okay, like that. So, okay, let's move to the next one. Yeah, this one. So, how are you going to formulate this one? Easy actually. Differentiate both sides. Only then it will get free. Okay. Therefore, it will be d by dx of x is 1. That is x into f of x is equal to, here we need to use which rule? Product rule. So, it will be x square into f dash of x plus f of x into what? 2x. Yes. Okay, you do one thing. Let's take x square f dash of x to the left side and this to the right side. See, if it comes to the right side, this is 2x f of x and this we have x into f of x. Like terms, it will get reduced to x into f of x. Therefore, it will be minus x square into f dash of x is equal to x into what? F of x. Okay. So, this and this got cancelled. F of x can be transformed here. That is f dash of x divided by f of x is equal to minus 1 by x. Okay. Integrate both sides with respect to dx. Okay. So, this is basically differential equation. I forgot to mention that if you apply Leibniz rule here, it will get reduced to what? A differential equation. We need to apply variable separation technique to find the net answer of this one. Okay, solve the differential equation. Okay, see, questions are like this. Okay, multiple concept questions will be asked like this. Okay, yeah, coming to this question. So, what is f dash of x dx divided by f of x? It is log f of x, right? Therefore, it will be log f of x is equal to minus log x plus c. Okay, I think to find the value of c, they are given this. F of 2 is equal to 3. Substitute x is equal to 2, you will get log 3 is equal to minus log 2 plus c. Therefore, c is equal to log 3 plus log 2. Therefore, log 3 into 2. Therefore, log 6. Therefore, what is the value of c? Log 6. Therefore, log f of x is equal to minus log x plus what? Log 6. Okay. And you need to find f of 6, right? See, what happens is log f of 6 means here you need to substitute 6, right? And this becomes what? 6. See, this becomes minus log x plus log x. So, they get cancelled, right? Therefore, log f of 6 is equal to what? 0. Then what should be the value of f of 6 such that log f of x is 0? Very easy. What is the value? 1. Therefore, the correct answer is 1. I think in so many questions, 1 was the correct answer. Okay, we already encountered 2 or 3 questions. Yeah, happens sometimes. Let's move. Next one. Yes, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, 96 cos square x divided by 1 plus e raised to x dx. How are you going to formulate this one? For this also there is a technique actually. See, if it is like this, if the upper limit and lower limit are packed like this, then how are you going to formulate this one? There are 3 types to this actually, and the third type is most important one. Okay, the first type is, its result will be 0 if f of x is equal to what? F of x is an odd function. If f of x is what? Odd. And you know how to recognize odd function, even function, right? That is, if f of minus x is equal to minus f of x, then it is considered as an odd function. Okay. And what if it is an even function? It will be 2 times 0 to a f of x the dx if f of x is what? If f of x is even. Okay. Hope we got it. Next one. And the most important one, it will be 0 to a f of x plus f of minus x the dx. When? If f is neither even nor odd. See, it can be like the function will be always even or always odd like that. Functions can be sometimes neither even nor odd also in most of the cases actually. And this is where you need to focus your attention to, that is if f of x is neither even nor odd. If f of x is neither even nor odd. Okay, hope you got the idea here. So moving on. So this is which function? Definitely it is the third type. It is neither even nor odd. You can check it out by substituting f of minus x. Okay, it won't be equal to either f of x. In this case, f of minus x, it will not be equal to f of x and it will not be equal to minus f of x. So this function is neither even nor odd. So how are you going to formulate this one? Use the third technique. Okay, that is, it will be 0 to pi by 2. It will be 96, okay, x square cos square x divided by 1 plus e raised to x plus 96 into minus x the whole square, that is x square. Cos of minus x itself is cos x, therefore don't bother, into cos square x divided by 1 plus e raised to minus x into what? Into dx. Okay, so how are you going to formulate this one? See, 1 plus e raised to minus x, that is, okay, that is, it is equal to 0 to pi by 2 96 x square cos square x divided by, see, this can be written as 1 by e raised to x and cross multiply that. Okay, it will be 1 by e raised to x. If we cross multiply that, it becomes e raised to x plus 1 divided by e raised to x, right? That e raised to x will come here. Okay, therefore in the denominator it will be same, that is 1 plus e raised to x plus e raised to x into 96 into x square into what? Cos square x into what? Into dx. Okay, so yeah, take 96 x square cos square x outside, it will be 1 plus e raised to x and that got cancelled, that will get cancelled and it becomes, after all of that, it becomes, it will be reduced to 0 to pi by 2. 96, that we can take it outside, 96 into x square cos square x the dx. Okay, that's all. 96 into x square cos square x the dx, 0 to pi by 2. So let's do one thing, let's use highlight technique here to solve this one. Okay, it is basically this has reduced to this one. Okay, in the next slide we can formulate that. See, before that, let's do one more thing. Cos square x can be written as, that is 96 into 0 to pi by 2 x square into, how will you rewrite cos square x? It can be written as 1 plus cos 2x by 2, right? Therefore, it will be 1 plus cos 2x by 2 into what? Dx. Therefore, it got cancelled and becomes what? 48. Okay, then let's solve that. Okay. Therefore, it will be 48 into 0 to pi by 2 x square dx plus integral 0 to pi by 2 x square cos 2x the dx. Okay, and this will be pi x cube by 3, right? Therefore, 48 into this will be x cube by 3 0 to pi by 2 plus, and what about this one? X square into cos 2x, which should be treated as the first function and second function. This should be first and this should be second. Okay, therefore, it will be x square into sin 2x by 2 minus integral of 2x into sin 2x by 2. Okay, it's not done yet. Okay, this and this will get cancelled. See, what happens is, here the integrating part is over. Therefore, what are the limits which you need to substitute here? The upper limit is what? Pi by 2 and lower limit is what? 0. If it is 0, don't mind, it will get 0. What about it is pi by 2? If it is pi by 2, this becomes sin 2 into pi by 2. That is sin pi actually. What is sin pi? 0. That is, if you substitute both the limits, it will get what? 0. And this will be 48 into pi cube by pi x by 3 is already there. Therefore, pi cube by 8, pi cube by 24, right? Pi cube by 24. Okay, minus of, this is x into, okay, x into minus cos 2x by 2 minus of 1 into minus cos 2x by 2. Okay, I think it's almost done. So, it will be 48 into, and it will be pi cube by 24, right? Pi cube by 24 this will be plus and plus x by 2 into cos 2x. This will be, okay, plus, okay, minus, and 2 minus are again there, it will be minus. What is integral cos 2x? That is sin 2x by 2. Again, one more 2 is here. It will be sin 2x divided by 4. Okay, here we have already substituted the upper limit and lower limit. We obtain the value there. In both the cases, we need to substitute the upper limit and lower limit. Okay, about the lower limit, there is no need of substituting the lower limit here, because if you substitute the lower limit here and here as well, it becomes 0. Okay, and what about pi by 2? If you substitute pi by 2 also here, it will get 0. Okay, that is sin 2 pi by 2 becomes sin pi. Therefore, basically this got cancelled, and we need to evaluate the value of the integral by substituting just pi by 2 over here. Therefore, it will be 48 into, that is pi cube divided by 24 plus, this is pi by 4, right? Pi by 4 into, what is cos 2 pi by 2? That is cos pi. What is the value of cos pi? Minus 1. Therefore, we can put a minus here. I think it's done. Okay, that is the final answer will be, it will be 2 pi cube minus 12 pi. 2 pi cube minus 12 pi. If you take pi outside, it will be pi into 2 pi square minus 12. Okay, and if you compare it, you will get alpha will be 2 and beta will be minus 2. Okay, alpha will be 2. This is alpha. If you want, you can rewrite it like this, and beta will be but minus 12. Therefore, what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is 2 plus minus 12. That is what? Minus 10. And what is the square of alpha plus beta? That is 100. That is what we need to find here. Therefore, the value is what? 100. Okay, very easy one. Yes, the fourth one is the correct one. Okay, so done. Next one. Yeah, let f be a real valued continuous function defined on the positive real axis. Okay, such that g of x is equal to 0 to x t into f of t dt. If g of x cube is equal to x raised to 6x plus x raised to 7, then you need to find r is equal to 1 to 15 f of r cube. A question like this was asked in 2024 as well. Okay, be very careful with that one. Yeah, so how are you going to use formulate this one? Leibniz rule for sure. But what happens here is, if you differentiate it directly, you will get g dash of x is equal to x into f of x, and we need to formulate it from that. Okay, see, I think the thing which we can do here is, we need to eliminate g of x. That will be better, and for that, let's do one thing. Actually, you tell me, what should we do here? To eliminate g of x from here, what should we do? It's an equation, actually, right? Therefore, whatever we are substituting in the left hand side should be done in the right hand side as well, right? Therefore, you do just one simple thing, substitute x is equal to x cube in the left hand side. Therefore, this becomes what? G of x cube, and this becomes x cube. And what is g of x cube? X raised to 6 plus x raised to 7. Okay, therefore, I am writing it here. That is, g of x cube is equal to 0 to x cube into t into f of t into what? Dt. And what is g of x cube? G of x cube is x raised to 6 plus x raised to 7. Easy, right? Yeah, then differentiate both sides. Okay, and what will you get? What is the derivative of x raised 6? 6 x raised to 5. And what is the derivative of x raised 7? 7 x raised 6, which is equal to, the derivative of this is what? 3x square into this is what? X cube into f of what? X cube. Like this. Okay, so you do one thing, take, this is x raised to 5, right? Take everything to the left hand side. You will get f of x cube is equal to what? It will be, yes, 6 plus 7x divided by 3, right? X raised to 5 will get cancelled. It will be like this. And you need to find r is equal to 1 to 15 f of r cube. That is, r is equal to 1 to 15 f of r cube. Therefore, here as well, r is equal to 1 to 15 f of x cube. Okay, this we can transform this. Okay, x is equal to 1 to 15 x cube. See the question, there is no mistake. I change the summation here as well to get to the final answer. The final answer will be numerical no matter what is the variable here, if it is summation like this. Okay, therefore, x is equal to 1 to 15 f of x cube. Okay, we can change r to x here as well. Okay, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1. So, this will be, we can take 3 outside, 1 by 3 into, what is summation? X is equal to 1 to 15, 6. That is 6 into 15. Okay, and plus 7 into what is summation x is equal to 1 to 15x. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus extra plus 15. That is sum of first 15 natural numbers. That is, it will be 15 into 16 divided by what? 2. Okay, cancel with 3, that is 5. And here also with 3, it will be 5. And with 2, it will be 8. That is 8 into 5, 40. 40 times 7 is 280. 280 plus 30 is what? 310. Therefore, the final answer is what? 310. Very easy one. Okay. Yes, yes. And the next question after this. Yeah. F of x is equal to 0 to x square t square minus 8t plus 15 divided by e raised to t dt. And then the number of local maximum and local minimum points of f are respectively. Yes. How are you going to do this one? Easy actually. See, what should we do here is, we should differentiate. Only then we can identify the maxima and minima. We can use the first derivative test here. Okay, therefore it will be f dash of x is equal to 2x into x raised to 4, okay, minus 8x square plus 15 divided by what? E raised to x square. Okay, so how will you formulate this one? Or how are you going to formulate this one? It's very easy. Just the basic technique. Okay, therefore, f dash of x is equal to 2x into, see, x raised to 4 minus x square plus 15 can be factorized, right? It can be factorized as x square plus minus, right? X square minus 5 into x square minus 3. Okay, and that can be further factorized like it will be x plus root 5 into x minus root 5 into x plus root 3 into x minus root 3 divided by what? E raised to x square. Okay. So, yes, what we can do here is, okay, we can mark the point here, it will be 0, it is root 3, it is root 5, here it will be minus root 3 and here it will be minus root 5. Okay. Yeah. See, the point which I obtained is like equating the numerator part is equal to 0. I think most of you are familiar with the secondary test. We can sometimes use first derivative test also for doing the questions. Here what happens is, if you go for the secondary test, as you see the integral here, it will get more and more bigger if you differentiate. Okay. So, let us go with the first derivative test. Okay. So, for we need to find sign conventions. Okay. Numerator part only. This will always be greater than 0. Okay, just mind the numerator only. That is the deciding factor here. Therefore, if it is greater than root 5, obviously it will be positive. And what if it is root 3 and root 5? It is between root 3 and root 5. Yeah, this will be positive, negative, right? And if it is between 0 and root 3, if it is between 0 and root 3, positive, 0 and root 3 means, yeah, positive. And if it is between 0 and minus root 3, if it is between 0 and minus 3, it is negative. This will be negative, negative, negative. 3 negatives are there, it will be negative. Okay. And if it is between minus root 3 and minus root 5, that is again negative. Okay. This will be positive. This will be negative, this will be negative, this will be negative. Okay, 4 negatives and it is positive. Okay, again if it is greater than minus root 5, everyone will be negative. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all are negative. Okay, you know how the sign convention works, right? Okay, so we need to find the maximum and minimum. See, from a point, if the left hand side, see with respect to a point, if from the left hand side, if the derivative is 0 and the right hand side, if the sign changes from negative to positive, then it is point of minima. Okay, point of minima, we can mark it here. I am going to mark here. This is one point of minima. Okay, and positive to negative. Sign changes from positive to negative, therefore it is point of maxima. Okay, again negative to positive, so point of minima. Again positive to negative, so point of maxima. Again negative to positive, so point of what? Point of minima. So how many point of minima? 3. And how many point of maxima? 2. Yeah, in that order, right? Maxima and minima. Therefore, maxima will be 2 and minima will be 3. That is 2 and 3. That is the correct answer. Okay, 2 and 3 is the final cut answer for this one. Very easy one. Okay, this is how you should perform the first derivative test. With respect to a point, with respect to a critical point, if from the left hand side to the right hand side, if the sign changes, then that is a point of either local maxima or local minima. If the sign changes from positive to negative, that is point of maxima. And if the sign changes from negative to positive, then the point is point of minima. Okay. Hope you got the idea here. We can move to the next one. Yes. Yeah. Let f defined from R to R be a twice differentiable function such that f of 2 is equal to 1. Okay. And is given like f of x is equal to capital F of x is equal to x into f of x for all x element of R. And 0 to 2 f x into f dash of x dx is equal to what? 6, and 0 to x square f double dash of x dx is equal to what? 40. Then you need to find the value of f dash of 2 plus 0 to 2 f of x dx. How are you going to formulate the value though? Yeah, let's do. What should we do here is, yeah, let's start with this and this one separately. So we can start with this one. So here if you integrate, see it's easy to integrate this one, right? So let's go for that one. It will be x into, what is the integral of this one? F of x, right? Minus the value 0 to, that we can deal later, that is again integral, this is 1, that is f of x dx, that is equal to what? 6. Okay. Here the derivative will be 0 to, here also the derivative, upper limit and lower limit is 0 to, here also the upper limit and lower limit is what? 0 to. So if you substitute 0 over here, we'll get what? 0 only. Okay. And see what is x into f of x, that is it will be 2 into capital F of 2 minus 0 to 2 f of x, the dx is equal to what? 6. I think we can leave it there. Yeah, and what is f of 2? From here we can formulate f of 2, right? That is f of 2 is equal to 2 into f of 2. So it will be 2 into f of 2. What is the value of f of 2? F of 2 is 1, right? Therefore 2 into 1, that is what? 2. Okay, so 2 is the result here. And we can move here. Therefore substitute 2 over here, will get what? F of 2 is equal to, therefore it gets what? 4. That is 4 minus 0 to 2 f of x dx is equal to what? 6. Therefore 0 to 2 f of x dx will be equal to what? Minus 2, right? That is 0 to 2 f of x dx is equal to minus 2. Hope you got the idea here. Next one. We can formulate this one. Okay, and it will be x square into f dash of x. Like that, this should be treated as the first and the second. Okay, minus 2 into x into f dash of x the dx. That is equal to what? 40, right? Yes. Okay, therefore, this the limit is 0 and 2, that is substitute 2, you will get 4 into f dash of 2. 4 into f dash of 2 minus 2 into 0 to 2 x into f dash of x the dx is equal to what? 40, right? And what is the value of this one? 0 to 2 x into f dash of x dx, that is 6, right? Therefore, this becomes 6 into minus 2, that is what? Minus 12. We can substitute the value directly over here, right? Okay, it's a very good question actually. Therefore, this becomes minus 12. And if minus 12 goes there, it becomes what? Plus 12. And what is 40 plus 12? That is 52. Okay. Therefore, 4 into f dash of 2 is equal to what? 52. Then what will be f dash of 2? F dash of, and f dash of 2 will be 13. Okay. I think, is it done? Yeah, it's done. Okay, that is f dash of 2 is what? 13. Therefore, this is 13. 13 plus 0 to 2 f of x dx. 0 to f of x dx is somewhere here. Yeah, 0 to f of x dx is what? Minus 2. That is 13 plus minus 2 is equal to what? 11. Okay, beautifully crafted question and a good one also. Okay. Yes. I think you got it. See, you can do it in any order. Okay, I have started with this one. You can either start with this one also. Okay, you'll get the answer for sure. Okay, and there are, this is one method of doing this question. There will be another methods for doing this question also. Okay, this is not the exclusive method. Okay, and let's move to the next one. Very easy one. 80 into 0 to pi by 4. Easy means a regular question in JEE Mains. Okay, a substitution method. 0 to pi by 4 sin theta plus cos theta divided by 9 plus 60 into sin 2 theta. Okay, very easy one. Actually, if you look at the numerator, it is sin theta plus cos theta, right? Okay, and okay, what is sin 2 theta? Do you know a formula based on sin 2 theta? Not 2 sin theta cos theta. Do you know any other formula other than that? What is 1 plus sin 2 theta? 1 plus sin 2 theta is sin theta plus cos theta the whole square. And what about 1 minus sine 2 theta? It is sine theta minus cos theta the whole square. 1 minus sine 2 theta is sine theta minus cos theta the whole square. So, my question is, numerator we have sine theta plus cos theta. Among this, which is the derivative of sine? If you differentiate which among these two, you will get sine theta plus cos theta. If you differentiate this one, you will get cos theta minus sine theta. Not going to work. And if you differentiate this, you will get what? Cos theta plus sine theta, right? Therefore, what you should do here is, we need to form, see, the thing is, with respect to sine 2 theta, we can formulate two formulas. But it should work at the end, right? Therefore, it will be better if you go for this formula. Okay. And what is sine 2 theta from this formula? 1 minus sine theta minus cos theta whole square. Okay. We can substitute it over here. It will be 80 into integral 0 to pi by 4 sine theta plus cos theta divided by 9 plus 16 into sine theta minus cos theta whole square 1 minus, that is 1 minus sine theta minus cos theta the whole square. It will be like this into d theta. Very easy one after this. Substitute this is equal to t and its derivative is over here. It's done actually. Therefore, it will be 80 into, that is dt divided by 9 plus 16 into 1 minus t square. Okay, it will be like this. What will happen to the upper limit and lower limit? Sin theta minus cos theta is equal to t. We have given it is equal to t, right? Cos theta is equal to t. Therefore, the upper limit will be 0. Therefore, pi by 4, sin pi by 4 minus cos pi by 4, that is 0. It will be 0 and here it will be minus 1. That is, if you substitute 0 over here and here, 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. That is minus 1, here it will be. Next one, what will you do? General integration. Therefore, you should what you should do is minus 1 to 0, 80 into c. What happens here is, what is 9 plus 16? That is 25. 25 minus 16 t square, right? Just take the 16 outside. It will be 8 by 16 into dt divided by 25 by 16. 25 by 16 minus t square. Okay, I just simplified here and took 16 outside. Okay. So, 25 by 16, that can be written as, this is 5 into 5 by 4 the whole square, right? That is 5 into minus 1 to 0 dt divided by 5 by 4 the whole square minus t square. What is the corresponding formula of this one? Direct integration, right? That is a square minus x square. How will you formulate this one? In the next slide, we can do this. There is not enough space here. It will be 5 into 1 by 2a, right? 2 into 5 by 4 into log 5 by 4 plus t divided by 5 by 4 minus t. Log a plus x divided by log a minus x. That is minus 1 to 0, right? Minus 1 to 0. Therefore, this will get cancelled, becomes 5 and 1 by 2 over that it will be 2 and 2 into, substitute 0 over here, you get 5 by 4 by 5 by 4, that is log 1, right? Log 1 will be 0. That is 2 into 0 minus, it will be log, see, if you substitute minus 1 over here, that is log 5 by 4 minus 1. That becomes log 1 by 4 divided by 5 by 4 plus 1. That is 9 by 4. Okay, got cancelled. And 1 by 9, if you reverse, it will be 9 raised to minus 1. That is 2 minus 2 into log 9 raised to minus 1. Okay, 9 raised to minus 1. 9 can be written as what? 3 square. So, this becomes minus 2 into log 3 square the whole raised to minus 1, that is 3 raised to minus 2, and it will be 4 into log 3. Net answer will be like this, okay, 4 into log 3. Therefore, that is the final cut answer for this one, okay. And hopefully, you got the idea here. Okay, 4 log 3 is the final cut answer, that is option number 2. Okay, easy one. And a familiar question, that's why I told it as easy, okay. Yeah. And yes, yeah. F defined from 0 to infinity to R. Okay, be a twice differentiable function if for some a not equal to 0. Okay, and 0 to 1, f of lambda x into d lambda is equal to a into f of x. Okay, and f of 1 is equal to 1 and f of 16 is equal to 1 by 8, and you should find 16 minus f dash of 1 by 16. How are we going to find that? See, it's a bit tricky question, okay, but doable one. Okay, let's formulate from this one. That is 0 to 1 f of lambda x d lambda, right? Therefore, the integrating factor is lambda there. Therefore, we can do one thing. Just put lambda x is equal to t. Okay, we can change the parameter. Lambda x is equal to t. Okay, if you differentiate, you will get x into d lambda is equal to dt. And d lambda is equal to dt by x. See, the crucial part of the solution of this question not lies in this substitution, okay, but it lies in the effect of the substitution over the upper limit and lower limit. That's where the crucial part of the core of this solution lies. Okay, you will see now, that is, what is a lower limit? Substitute 0 over here, lower limit becomes 0. What is the upper limit? That is where the game begins. Okay, the upper limit will be what? Tell. Lambda x is equal to t, right? And okay, like put lambda is equal to 1, the upper limit becomes what? X. That's where the question turns. Okay, therefore it will be 0 to x. Okay, f of t into what? Dt. Dt over 1 by x. Okay, which is equal to a into f of x. So basically we can multiply this x over here, you will get 0 to x f of t, the dt is equal to a into x into f of x. So applying Lagrange's rule on this side and the product rule on this side, you will get, it will be f of x is equal to a into x into f dash of x plus f of x. Okay, that is a into f of x. Take a into f of x over here, it will become 1 minus a into f of x. This is equal to a into x into f dash of x. Okay, so assemble it like f dash of x divided by f of x. Okay, it is in variable separable form. Hope you identified that it is reduced to a differential equation right now. F dash of x by f of x, and it will be 1 minus a divided by a into 1 by x. Over here also you can integrate, and over here also you can integrate. Therefore, it becomes log f of x is equal to 1 minus a divided by a into log x plus c. Okay, log f of x is equal to 1 minus a by a into log x plus c. So, yeah, to find c, they have given this data f of 1 is equal to 1, right? Therefore, if is okay, substitute x is equal to 1, you will get here f of 1. That is, what is f of 1? 1. Therefore, this will get 0. Okay, and this also will get 0. Therefore, c is what? 0. C will be 0. Okay, that you can do it by yourself. Okay, and okay, f of 16 is equal to 1 by 8. That we need to formulate from here. Okay, moving on to the next one. That is, it will be log f of x is equal to 1 minus a by a, 1 minus a by a into log x. Okay, 1 minus a by a into log x. To find, we need to find the value of a also, right? I think for that they have given f of 16 is equal to 1 by 8. Okay, that is f of 16 is equal to 1 by 8. Okay, let's formulate from here. Yeah, f of 16 is equal to 1 by 8. That is f of 16. Put x is equal to 16 over here. That is 1 by 8. That is log 1 by 8 is equal to 1 minus a by a into log what? 16. Okay. So, this is 1 by 2 cube. That is 2 raised to minus 3. That is minus 3 log 2 is equal to 1 minus a by a into 4 log 2. Log 2 get cancelled. 16 is log 2 raised to 4, right? Okay, so what is 1 minus a by a? 1 minus a by a is equal to minus 3 by 4. I think we can stop there. There is no need of finding the value of a. We just need to find 1 minus a by a only. Okay, so for log f of x is equal to log f of x is equal to minus 3 by 4 into log x. I think this can be written like, yes, that is f of x is equal to x raised to minus 3 by 4. F of x is equal to x raised to minus 3 by 4. This can be written like log x raised to minus 3 by 4. Therefore, log f of x is equal to log x raised to minus 3 by 4. Therefore, what will be f of x? X raised to minus 3 by 4. Okay, hope you are getting the idea here. So, we need to find f dash of x. Then we need to substitute 1 by 16, right? Let's go with that. Therefore, what will be f dash of x? F dash of x will be minus 3 by 4 into x raised to minus 7 by 4. Okay. So, what is f dash of 1 by 16 or f dash of 16 the whole raised to minus 1? It will be minus 3 by 4 into 16 the whole raised to 7 by 4, right? 16 raised to minus 1, that minus and this minus got cancelled. 1 by 16 is 16 raised to minus 1, right? And what is 16? 16 is 2 raised to 4. 2 raised to 4, that 4 and this 4 got cancelled and this becomes 2 raised to 7. And what is 2 raised to 7? 128, right? And what is 128 by 4? 64. Okay, and what is 64? 128 by 4? 32. And what is 32 into minus 3? That is minus 96. So, you need to find 16 minus f dash of 1 by 16, that is f dash of 16 raised to minus 1, right? That is minus 16 minus of minus 96, that is plus 96, that is 112. Okay, very good question to us. Okay, the final cut answer is 112. Okay, hope you got the idea here. We can move on to the next one. Okay. Okay, next question. F of x is equal to 0 to, this is x over here, okay. 0 to x t into t square minus 9t plus 20 into dt, where the value of x is given like 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. If the range of f is closed interval alpha comma beta, then what is 4 into alpha plus beta? Okay, so yeah, let's formulate this. Okay, and yeah, let's find f of x first in terms of x, that is f of x is equal to, just do one thing, differentiate, integrate this and substitute the upper limit. Okay, that's all. Therefore, t into t square is t cube, and what is integral of t cube? T raised to 4 by 4. Okay, therefore, after applying the integral, it will be like this, x raised to 4 by 4. Again, t into minus 9t, that is minus 9t square. Minus 9t square, the integral is minus 9t cube by 3, that is minus 3t square, that is minus 3x square plus 20t, that is t square by 2, 10t, that is 10x, right? This is what f of x is. Therefore, what is f dash of x? That can be, we can use Leibniz rule directly over here. You will get, yeah, x cube. Okay, minus 3x square by 3, yeah, x cube minus 9x square, x cube minus 9x square plus 20x, x cube minus 9x square plus 20x. Okay, so how will you take it from here? X cube minus 9x square plus 20x, how that is, we can take f dash of x, we can take what outside, it will be x, we can take it outside, it will be x square minus 9x plus what, 20. So, how will you factorize this one? That is, f dash of x is equal to x into x minus 4 into what, x minus 5. Okay, you got 3 values actually. We can draw the number line for the sign convention, that is 0, 1 which is the closed interval is 1 to 5. Okay, that's why it's absolute maximum which you need to find here. Okay, in this interval. Next is 4, next is what, 5. It is greater than 5, it will be positive, and if it is between 0, 4 and 5, it will be negative, and if it is between 1 and 4, it will be positive, and if it is 0 and 1, if it is between 0 and 1, it will be what? And also it will be positive, right? It will be positive over here. Yeah, it will be positive. Okay. So, 3 points which you need to formulate, 4, 1 and 5. Okay. Therefore, what is f of 1? F of 1 is, f of 1 will be 1 by 4 minus, okay, that is 1 by 4 minus 3 plus 10, that is 1 by 4 plus 7, that is 1 by 4 plus 7, right, plus 7, that is 29 by 4. F of 1 will be equal to 29 by 4. Okay. And about that, the next one, f of 4. What is f of 4 actually? F of 4 is equal to, yeah, 4 raised to 4 is 256 by 4 is 64, right? That is 64 minus 3 into 4 square, that is 16 minus 48. 64 minus 48 plus 40, right? That is 1 of 64 minus 48, 16, 16, 56. This will be 56. And what will be f of, f of 5? What will be f of 5? F of 5 will be, it will be 625 by 4, right? That is 625 by 4 minus 75 plus 50. So, the net answer will be 525 by 4, that is minus 25, yeah, 525 by 4. Therefore, what is f of 5? F of 5 is 125 by 4. Okay. this is the biggest value, right? 125 by 4, and this is the lowest value f of 1. Therefore, yeah, the range will be closed interval 29 by 4. The range will be like closed interval 29 by 4, comma 125 by 4. Okay, so basically you need to add it and multiply it with 4. Therefore, 125 plus 29 is 154. That is, the net value will be 159 by 4. That is, alpha plus beta is 159 by 4. 4 times of that value will be 154. Okay, so what is the net answer here? 154. Okay, and about that we are moving on to our last question. Our last question will be 0 to 24, sorry, 24 into 0 to pi by 4 sine of mod 4x minus pi by 12 into box sine 2x, that is greatest integer 2 sine x, okay, into dx, which is equal to 2 pi plus alpha. Then you need to find the value of alpha. A very easy question actually. We need to formulate this first. Okay, therefore mod 4x minus pi by 12, that is, if we equate that to 0, you will get x is equal to what? Pi by 48. So partition it accordingly, that is 0, pi by 48 and what? Pi by 12. Okay, between 0 and pi by 48, it will be what? Pi by 48 and pi by 12, right? Pi by 4, sorry, pi by 4. Yeah, between 0 and pi by 40, it will be negative. And between pi by 48 and pi by 4, that is, if you substitute 30 over here, you will get what? 120 minus, that is positive. Okay, that it will be positive. Okay. So, like that we can split this, you will get, that is 24 we can do later, that is 0 to pi by 4, 0 to pi by 48, 0 to pi by 48 minus of sine 4x minus pi by 12, okay, into dx plus pi by 48 to pi by 12 sine 4x minus pi by 12. There is one thing which I forgot to mention. I haven't gone through the substitution method here to identify the sign. Okay, you can do that by substituting that yourself. Okay, take a value between 0 and 40 pi by 48. Better take the mean of both of those values. You'll get a midpoint value. Okay, that is pi by 96. You will get. You can substitute over there and you identify whether you're getting positive or negative. If it is negative, go for the negative sign there, and if it is positive, do nothing. Just add plus and go for that. Okay. And it will be, what is integral sign? That is minus cos. Minus of minus becomes what? Plus. That is cos 4x minus pi by 12 divided by what? 4. That is 0 to pi by 48 plus minus. It will be cos 4x minus pi by 12 divided by what? 4. And it will be pi by 48, but sorry, pi by 12. Okay, other time came in between. Sorry. Okay, and okay, let's take 4 as common and substitute the values here, and you will get what? Okay, in the next, okay, we can do it here itself. Okay, it will be tedious if you go for the next slide. Therefore, it will be 1 by 4 into, okay, first you substitute pi by 48. Pi by 48 means cos 4 into pi by 48, that is pi by 12. Pi by 12 minus pi by 12 is 0, that is cos 0, that is 1. Okay, 1. Okay, minus. Minus, if you substitute 0 over here, you will get cos of minus pi by 12, that is plus cos pi by 12. Sorry, minus cos pi by 12. Cos minus pi by 12 is cos pi by 12 itself. Okay, that's done. Next one. Okay, substitute pi by 12. Okay, we already did that. Okay, pi by 12 means, yeah, 4 pi, that is pi by 12 means if you substitute it here, you will get cos 4 pi by 12 minus pi by 12, that is 4 pi by 12, sorry, it is pi by 4, okay, my mistake, it is pi by 4. Okay, if you substitute pi by 4 here, what will you get? That is 4 pi by 4 minus pi by 12, that is cos 4 pi by 4 minus pi by 12, that is pi minus pi by 12. Cos pi minus pi by 12 is minus cos pi by 12. Therefore, it will be minus cos pi by 12. This, if you substitute, you will get 0. Minus, that is cos 0, that is 1. Okay. So, the final cut will be like this. And yeah, happy news. This and this got cancelled. This becomes minus of minus becomes plus. 1 plus 1 is what? 2, and 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. Therefore, this, the answer will be what? 1 by 2. So, here what is the answer? 1 by 2. Yeah, and let's go for this one. Okay, so here only I have formulated, the answer is what? 1 by 2. And the next one, box 2 sin x. We can go to the next slide. That is box of 2 sin x the dx. Okay, here we have what? Pi by 4. So, what will you do here? See, box, what happens is you need to formulate the limits accordingly so that consecutive integers are there. Therefore, it will be 0 to, we can substitute pi by 6 over here. That is 2 sin x. That is, if we substitute 0 here, we will get 0, and pi by 6 over here, you will get what? 1. That is, sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2, 2 into 1 by 2 is 1. Okay, into dx plus pi by 6 into pi by 4. Okay, that is 2 sin x the dx. Here it will be 0, nothing to do. Between 0 and 1, box will be what? 0 itself. And here both the cases it will be 1. Therefore, what is the value of box? It will be 1. Therefore, actually 1 dx. What is 1 dx? X. And x, if you substitute pi by 6 and pi by 4, it will be pi by 4 minus pi by 6. It will be pi by 12. Pi by 12, right? Therefore, the answer will be like 24 into 1 by 2 plus pi by 12. Therefore, it will be 2 pi plus 12. Okay, 2 pi plus 12. Therefore, the final cut answer will be what? That was alpha, right? The value of alpha is equal to 12. Okay, and that's over. Done and dusted. All the questions from 2025. Okay, hope you understood some concepts here. See, while doing basic calculations, I have changed the gear. Okay, slightly the speed is increased only during basic calculations. Okay, you can do that by yourself. I am confident that that's why I have increased the speed. Okay, and okay, this is over. Thank you for listening, and do it one more time by yourself. Okay, these questions are very important for your upcoming examinations, and that's why we are stressing this out. Okay, and again, thank you for listening, and have a nice day.